Welcome to another episode of Sticky Situation. Glad to see you back with me again today. What we're doing is something kind of different on this channel today. What I'm going to be doing is I'm at the homestead at the house, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm starting a new set of projects here at the house. So one of the things I want to do is on that shed back there. It has had no power. It's been around for 20 odd years or so. It's had no power, nothing out there. So my goal is to put some solar panels up on the roof there, an inverter in there inside the shed, and some batteries to power all of it, collect the power, and just run everything out there. One of the things that I don't have out there is internet access. I can use a cell phone or whatever, but it's just pretty far, it's too far away from the house to get a good signal. So what I'm gonna, in order to get this whole system set up, I need to have Wi-Fi out there so I can connect it to my batteries and my inverter, and so it can let me know what's going on connected through Wi-Fi. So what I am going to be doing with that is I'm going to be installing a Wi-Fi bridge that'll go from the house all the way out to the shed. And so I've been offered a chance to do that through Ueevii, Ueevii products. And what they've done is they sent me a little wireless bridge, so it's a point-to-point connection bridge. And so they've sent me this box and these connections, and I'm going to open them up and let you see what it is and then test it out to see how it is. So this video is sponsored by them, and I thank them very much for giving me this opportunity to do this, because I'm really excited about trying out this product to see how it works. So let's open the box, kind of see what we have in here. It's a pretty simple system. We're going to have power cables from one side to the other, and then these two bridge mounts on these. So all these things we'll be doing is I'm going to attach one to the side of my house down here, and then I'm going to attach one to the side of the shed over here, just on the corner, so that it'll face the other one, so I can get it straight from my router downstairs, and then connect the router up to it out there to give me Wi-Fi in the shed. So I'm really excited about that. So it's a very simple wireless bridge, and it's going to be great. So put some specs up for you so you can see what you're doing. But the first thing we got to do is we have to set up the network down there. I have to have two routers. So I have to have one router at my main router in the house, and then I have to set up for a router down here. So right now I'm going to go set up a router on my system out there and then get it out here so I can make sure that everything connects good. So let's go work on that. Okay, so we're down here in my utility room, my workshop, if you will. It's in the basement. So I have my modem put in here for my fiber network that's coming in. So I've got that coming in. I have to connect this router to it and update it to make sure that it's connected. I've got all the system ready to go, so it's pre-programmed, because once I'm out there, I'm not going to have Wi-Fi to program everything until I'm out there. So I'm going to set this router up, and then we'll do a speed test to see how it is. And so setting up router is pretty simple. I've just connected it in to my modem, which is my fiber optic modem that comes in there, and then I've just connected it with the cable into the back here. Now I just have to set it up, program it so that it says, yep, that's my network, password protected, so all those grubby neighbors don't steal all my Wi-Fi and drag my speeds down, and then go from there. So let's program it real fast. I don't really need to show you any of that because it's pretty boring. You're just doing it, putting it in there, and then we'll check the speeds on it. Okay, so my router's all set up. I got wireless network now, so I can use the Wi-Fi. I've got it connected to my laptop here. And so once I get this all established, I'm going to just check the speeds out here so you can see what the speeds are like directly connected to it, and then we'll check what the speeds are like once we're out there in the shed to see where we're at on that. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're doing speed test here. This is just a speed test by, I don't know, they call it the network side speed test by Okala or whatever it is. So we'll check that and see how good we go. So it looks like my download speeds were 90.59, my upload speeds are 13.2, and that's like 3 inches away from the router, which is directly connected to the modem. So now we're gonna set up the bridge so that I can get that same, hopefully get those exact same speeds out there in the shed. So in order to set up the bridge, I'm going to have to drill a hole through the corner of the house there. Not a big deal because it's pretty simple. I don't have to do much, any bigger than just this regular LAN cable. So then I'll be able to run the cable from there over here, directly connected into my modem from here, and then run those straight out to my bridge and then over. So actually I would connect it into my router, because that's just the modem, the router into here, and then have that line from the router out to the bridge. So we're gonna attach that to the side of the house, get those cables in, and then we'll check those speeds. All right, we're gonna run the hole right through there so it can run the cable all along here and then out to the first bridge. So I'm gonna drill through the wall there. It's kind of tight space, so I won't be able to show you, but I'll show you from the outside. So anyway, let's get started. All right, you watch for it, and we'll see where it pops out at.
Hello? The hole came out.
Where'd it pop out at? Oh, that's way higher than I thought. That's all right. That'll be good.
Yeah, I was... Now you look at the wall.
Okay, so we're gonna mount this bracket here. It's just, we'll hold it on there, and then you just mount the first bridge on there. So normally it's made for a pole on this one. I don't have a pole, so I'm going to take this back part off, and I should just be able to bolt it right to the house without any problems, because I got a TGI plus a rim board right next to this. Okay, they give you screws with the kit. I'm using a little bit longer because I'm going through the stucco plus the foam plus the rim joist on that one. So I'm going to use these little bit longer ones to bolt it on. Alright. Carrick's going to come help me. Okay, see if you can stand right there and hold that in this spot. Watch out, look at the camera. It doesn't really have to be a lot, like really, I don't have to mega bracket it because it's just this little repeater. It's not going to have a lot of weight unless something's coming on and smashing it. It does have a flexible thing, so I can adjust it for when I'm trying to line up the thing, because I have to make this one aim directly at the one over on the shed. So let's work on the shed one and get it put together.
And I'm even sure. I'm sure.
Why are you so short?
Because I am.
You should stop that.
I want to be tall.
Alright, so to attach this cord, just gotta pop off this back part here. Yeah, so then we have that. And then we're just gonna plug this RJ45 cable in there. Run it out through that hole. And then we'll talk about setting that part later when we got it all set up. Making sure we got those right numbers. Now these cables are not very long. That is not long enough really for almost anything you do. Luckily I'll be putting in the outlet and everything else, so I'll be able to make this work. But yeah, my other cable I'm gonna have to make my own LAN cable on that one because they are too short. So once I got this, then we can just attach this up to here with the provided zip ties, which in my opinion is not the easiest thing in the world to do, because you're just going to slip it around here and then zip tie it to the pole. I think it might slide, but we'll see. So anyway, I'm going to go feed this through the hole, attach this to the pole, and then we will be ready to go. Alright, so now I'm going to mount this one up to that, run the wire through, and so I can get it all connected. But it's just simply doing it with the zip ties. Okay, I've got the Ueevii all set up. So I've just attached my router here to the wall, and as you can see it's all lit up because I have it attached on the other end too. So I've got my wire coming in for my wire bridge on the shed out here. So this is all in the shed. And it comes down in here into this little connector here, which is powered off of this. So all my power for the Ueevii and everything else comes off of this one. So then it goes from the bridge into here, then back out to the router, and then the router will do Wi-Fi throughout the whole thing, or I can connect wires into the back of my router there too. So whichever way works best, I'll get to do. So as you can see, coming out of the shed here, trying not to hit the sun, we're all connected up on top there in that one. Now I'll go show you where we're connected down on the side here, which is all the way over here at the house. So as you can see, this is where we ran it through the wall over here, and it's just connected up in there. I just need to attach the thing. Right now it's hanging down. As you can see, foliage and everything doesn't really make much difference on it. If you have a whole building or something in between there, then you're gonna have issues. But with this way it works up, and this was pretty much just plug it in and align them. So this is facing right here. I just need to attach it down in, but it's connected into the wall here, goes into there, and then on the outside. So let's get this one connected real fast. And then I'll show you how it's connected here to my main router on the inside. So then inside the home, back down in the workshop, I have my wiring, which comes in through the hole in the outside corner, comes along over here, and then attaches to my network router here, which is attached to my modem over there, which I showed you earlier. All this is kind of temporary. I haven't got all the wires locked in place yet because I was waiting to see how much wire I needed and then where I was going to put my main central hub for everything anyway. So that part's done. It's getting internet from here, it's sending it all the way out to the shed, which is great. So let's go test those speeds out in the shed with my laptop to see if they're the same as I showed you earlier. Okay, now let's do the speed test in here. Make sure we got everything up and running good for the out in the shed test. I'm having some trouble with my computer itself because it's going slow. So 97 down, 91 megs up. Overall, that's pretty good. So not bad for way out here in the shed. Better than I had in the house for a long time. So I'm glad I finally got fiber, putting fiber out here. But it's nice to be able to have that Wi-Fi bridge. So I'm really excited to finally have that all connected. As you can see, my router's all up and running. Everything's flowing good. So got good speeds out here, so it looks like everything was a success. So Okay, so those were some good results we got from the speed test out here. So almost 100 megs up and 100 megs down, so not a bad from far away from the house. So next time I'm out here in the workshop, I can work on whatever I want, have my music blasting, watch videos on how-to stuff, watch sticky situation videos over and over again, whatever I have to do. Anyway, I'm so very thankful to Ueevii for sponsoring this video, and I will have a link down below, so if you want a discount on this product, then go for it, use that link. And we're really happy that they were able to sponsor us and get this out here for us and give us a chance to try it out. So it worked out pretty good. I did have a little bit of trouble making it connected, but that was mostly because I didn't have my router set up all the way, so it was only halfway connected. So when I got it out here, I didn't have full internet connection. I could connect to the router, but that was it. But once I figured those out, and it has nothing to do with the Ueevii product, that has to do with me trying to figure stuff out. Well, it's a little bit, the Ueevii product was a little bit harder on trying to make sure everything connected, but once it paired with the other one, it worked great. And so there was pretty much plug and play. We just hit the reset button, and then once they're facing each other, they connected really good. So once again, thanks for coming along. Hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you on the next one.